Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. It is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan of hotels. We are at High Tech 2026. And of course, the number one bed everybody wants to have right now is CloudBeds. Adam is in the building. How you doing, buddy?
I'm
Thanks for
doing
being on
well.
the show.
Thanks for having me.
Man. So how did you get started in this business?
I think we were just gluttons for punishment. No, just kidding. I've been to 62 countries in my life.
Nice.
My favorite part of growing up was traveling with my father. He was a doctor and practiced medicine all over the world and gave lectures. And so he would bring his favorite son. My brother won't appreciate that, but his favorite son with him to many, many places. And look, we've all had frictionful journeys. Going to and from a hotel, whether it's a unfortunate check-in experience or something went wrong during the stay. And when Rich, my co-founder, and I stepped back, we're like, look, tech can solve a lot of these bottlenecks in ways that will augment and enrich the guest experience. And so we said, let's go build a vertical SaaS company in the hospitality space with zero hotel experience. And here we are, because we surrounded ourselves with what is by far the best team, from hotels to non-hotel to technologists to everything in between. And all we have done from day one is focus on our customer and trying to build what they want as fast as we can with the least amount of friction in that way, and knowing that we can't do everything at all times in the perfect manner. But we're here, we power we have teams in 41 countries, which is mind-blowing. We have hotels in 157 countries.
Wow.
And every single day we're making a difference, and we are just getting started. Michael Jordan of hotels.
Yeah, I tell everybody I'm going to move to North Korea. I'll be the best basketball player over there.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So what are like the top three biggest problems you see in the hotel industry, and how does your company solve them?
Look, I mean, I think number one will be margins are being suppressed. Cost of running a hotel has never been more expensive, whether that's utility, labor, OTAs, whatever it is, margins are getting suppressed. So when we think about the 19 vendors that a hotelier has to manage, they didn't get into this industry to be an IT manager.
No, they did not.
They got into this industry because of some art form, whether it was wellness or arts, or just because they love the idea of owning and operating a hotel brand. Whatever that ambition is, we wanted to consolidate down all the technology pieces into a coordinated ecosystem that frees them up to spend time with their guests. And the number two issue is data. Data is everywhere. And so when you think about what data represents, it represents you or I.
Yeah.
Right? It's a human. And if we understand that data piece, we can then begin to connect the dots to commercial lens, commercial strategy, and behavior. And so we see these big pressure points pushing down on the shoulders of these hoteliers. Interest rates are rising faster than we all would like. I've never seen grocery bills so expensive, and I know the hoteliers are feeling that too. And so if we can bring data in a way that's fully architected to enrich LLM conversational nature, to bring rich insights back to the hotelier so they can look at it through new viewpoints, make better decisions, create better journeys for their guests. We're knocking down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other problems.
For sure.
So whether it's how they sell rooms online, to how they buy advertisement, to what their channel mixture, packaging, pricing, CloudBeds offers solutions that touch all of them and are coordinated from our AI product called Signals. And it's the first of its kind. There's nothing in this hall that has anything close to it. And the next iteration of that is an ask function that sits on top of this very powerful brain. And the great example of that would be I'm walking down the hall and I'm a GM and I go, oh, hey, ask Signals, how many rooms are unsold on the 5th floor? And it gives you a deterministic output that's 100% accurate every single time. And it would give you strategies on how to fill those unsold rooms on the fly in your window just through a voice prompt.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Listen, back long time ago when I was first introduced to CloudBeds, I just thought that the UX design just wasn't where it was supposed to be for me at that time. You guys has done a massive overhaul. Like I think I did a demo like 6 months ago, and I'm like, this is CloudBeds. What was the motivation behind that change, and how is it working in your favor so far?
So I will take full credit for how our UI used to be, because I was one of the original minds on designing some of the application back in the day as a technologist. That being
Okay.
said, the original foundation was the same. We wanted to make it as easy as possible for hoteliers to pick it up, because let's be honest, 50% of their staff will not be the same staff member the next year.
Correct.
There's a lot of illiquidity or liquidity of movement within the body of their labor pool. That being said, we also knew that there was a lot of gaps that we had to fill within our application. We needed to do more from a reporting and accounting standards. We needed to do more from how we sell rooms online. We've introduced reputation. We've introduced Ask Signals, revenue management, guest marketing, and so on and so on and so on. And that's not because hotels were asking. It's because the original vision of CloudBeds was to connect all these different pieces of the puzzle into a very simple to use, super robust platform that eventually connected all the workflows into automations. So we've been using machine learning and AI in our applications behind the scenes for almost a decade. Bringing all the LLMs forward just enabled consumers to communicate in a binary language that I frankly can't do. I'm not a programmer. I've learned to program, but I'm not a programmer. But I do understand technology enough to know that when we can communicate with this really robust technology, that there's things we just miss as humans. That's okay.
Sure.
My favorite example is like, how many times do you write a paper in college or in high school and forget to hit save, right? And you're just about to pull out your hair. Well, we don't have that problem. We can't pull out our hair.
There you go.
But you do it again, you write it again, and it's nearly the same output. Probably a little bit better second time around. That's the way LLMs communicate. That's called probabilistic outputs. So if you ask an LLM at 9:01 what my occupancy is, it should be 82%. But if it doesn't have the right guardrails and governments and privacy and security around it, it will hallucinate potentially. And there's a very high probability of that. It's called drift. Well, deterministic outputs are the opposite. It's like you ask it, what is my occupancy? 82%.
Wow.
What's my occupancy at 9:01? 82%. 9:03, 9:04, 9:05. And so all of that infrastructure is something that CloudBeds realized many years ago. And so everything we've done over the last 5 years is re-architecting our application for the next 5 years.
Wow.
And we keep doing that. We spend so much time on infrastructure and security and architecture because we know it will unlock features. Features are easy to build.
Okay.
Core is exceptionally hard, which is why this industry has all of this legacy baggage that hasn't been sort of washed away. And so we're going to keep working on infrastructure, we're going to keep releasing features, and we're going to listen to our hotels harder. And hopefully what you see as chapter 2.0 or chapter 3.0 of CloudBeds is better experience for our hotels, because they're now seeing us as a partner, not a vendor. They're seeing us as a driver of revenue for them, and also a group that's trying to solve and solution for things this industry has been repeating itself over and over and over. And I'm a big fan that history does repeat itself, but we don't need history repeating itself anymore in this industry.
For sure. Now, I guess they probably didn't know that we're both influencers, spokesmen for the Rock shampoo and conditioner. But you guys have everything built into one box. The problem that we were having before is that you had your PMS system here, you had your channel manager over here, you had your booking engine was at your mama's house.
Pretty much.
You had everything all over the place.
Yeah.
How easier has it been for your customers now that everything is literally on one screen and you don't have to log into 10 different systems to do anything?
So I would like to say it's black and white. I mean, it's truly revolutionary in the idea that you can see and view everything. If you look at our new slide out UI experience, we don't ever take people off a screen. Every piece of information you need, whether it's a guest interaction, a checkout, a check-in, is all in one view that comes and it presents itself and then dissipates. And you never have to leave the report that you were just working on.
Wow.
Or the rate management that you were about to do. Interfaces are going to come and go.
Yeah.
At some point in time, you might be wearing glasses that have bone conduction that are talking to you and have a little like camera in there that are giving you, you know, some kind of inputs. I don't care about the experience. The user experience will shift. That is just the way we communicate today. And right now it's through a website. But the AI revolution is a regime change. This is the new front door. I tried to do a Google search, like a traditional Google search. I got results and I nearly had a heart attack. I'm like, oh my God, why did I even try to do that? The ask environment is the future. You ask for things. The idea that agents are going to predict what we need next, that's a little far-fetched. We gotta build to that. But what I appreciate about this world is we are humans are lagging. They're always behind the times. Tech will go and get there first, and then we will pull consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is very much adopting AI in ways, and this industry is lagging, and we will pull it forward. Best analogy would be the steam engine. It got replaced by the electricity at some point in time in 1886. Well, it took 35 years to reinvent the factory.
Wow.
And not because we couldn't, but it was just so much change that people operating factories were like, I don't know if this is a good idea. and so I think there's a part of the evolutionary curve where you get a lot of excitement. It then fails us a little bit. We have to rebuild trust, and then we're off. We have come back into the upswing of we are going to just take off. And companies like CloudBeds owe it to our customers to take off and start to build the forward-thinking ways to help these hoteliers lift out of what is a lot of friction. Now, here's the good thing. When the internet arrived, everyone raced to build websites. Well, guess what? The OTAs built the marketplace, and they owned that age.
Yeah.
And then the mobile device showed up. Airbnb came and owned that interface. Again, took the mobile app, and everyone was left racing around it. Here we are with LLMs. No one controls it. For $20 a month, I can have Anthropic, the strongest models in the world. In a hotelier, front desk staff, anyone can harness this. And so the OTAs will not win this battle. The big brands will not win this battle. And the independents have the same playing field, the same blank canvas.
Same technology.
Same technology at their fingertips that anyone can harness. And CloudBeds is going to put that as much as possible in the hands of these operators.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Listen, all my questions has been answered. I feel like you guys are doing incredible.
Thank you.
And I just hope that, you know, a lot of other hotels, their eyes are starting to open. When I identify a good product, I like Opera Cloud sucked. I'm sorry, like Opera Cloud sucked. Like I've never seen something that bad. I guess because it's really not cloud based like this software is. So this is absolutely amazing. And thank you for being on the show. How can everybody get in touch with you?
EasyCloudBeds.com, or just ask an LM and I'm sure they'll find us.
All right, fantastic. Yeah. And thank you for tuning in to another episode. This is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan Hotels, signing out.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bruce Jordan, the hotel revenue expert. I just want to take a quick second to thank you for watching this video. If you could just do us a big favor and just subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more videos like this, more information, great information about hotels. I'm also the author of the Hotel Revenue Bible. You can get that book on hotelrevenuebible.com. And we are here to answer all your questions. So if you have any questions, just shoot us a quick text at 321-321-2002. That's 321-321-2002. And you can book a revenue call. Go to hotelrevenuecall.com and we can answer any and all your questions. Just make an appointment with me. You'll do one-on-one with me. You'll be able to do one-on-one with me, and we could go ahead and get all your questions answered and see if you have any revenue issues that needs to be resolved. Talk to you soon. Thank you again. Hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate you.